Well, I finally got my steering links finished. I worked on it all day yesterday, and let me show you what I did here. Factory tie rod on the bottom. It's your drag link. Drag link goes up to your steering box and turns your wheels right and left. Basic. See, this is the driver's side. Here's my tie rod link going across to the other side onto the other wheel. And if you notice, it's just like this one here, except that now it doesn't drop down and go straight across. It doesn't have the adjustment sleeve on there because the ends are adjustable. Now the ends are adjustable. Okay. And then the old drag link used to hook up about right here and then go up at an angle up here to the equipment arm and steering box. So it actually looks something like that. So as you can see now, here's my my tie rod. Yeah, this is the drag link steering box. And this has a big drop coming down. This is the pitman arm. This is the drop pitman arm. And if you look real carefully, if you look at these rod ends, look at these rod ends. These aren't FK, these are QA1 rod ends from Ballistic Fabricators. They sent me out the rod ends. Look at all the material in there. See how nice and thick those are. Very nice, heavy duty. These are QA1 rod ends. And you can look up QA1 on the internet. They got specs on all these rod ends. Really heavy duty stuff. But these are 7/8 rod ends. 7/8 tube adapters, and these tube adapters fit real tight into the tube. Real good fit. There's my own welds here. I'm not a certified welder, so I hope my welds hold up. But one thing I did learn, so I went, Ballistic Fabricators have 7/8 rod, high misalignment sleeve that accepts a 3/4 inch bolt. So I went with the 7/8 rod ends. 7/8 adapters, jam nuts, and that worked out pretty good. It's tough drilling these things out though. It's a 3/4 drill and worked me out yesterday. So that's on that side, and you come over this way. Now this is where it goes to that steering knuckle, that aftermarket steering knuckle that I bought. It's got this extra arm on here, so it goes over the leaf spring. So that worked out good. If you're looking at my bolts and all that stuff, and this big washer, all that big washer's coming out. I'm going to take out these standard bolts and put some grade 8 bolts in there. Right now, this is what I got to keep it rolling so I can steer it. Down here on the bottom on the tie rods, I went with the 7/8 rod end, but because I didn't need the high misalignment spacers, I could use a regular spacer on these and a 3/4 inch bolt. I ordered from them a 7/8 rod with a 3/4 inch ball in there, because these spacers don't bush down inside the ball like these spacers do. These spacers actually go inside the ball halfway, and the top one goes halfway. This one just meets up with the ball, and it's limited on the amount of misalignment, they call it. You know, it's flex before it bottoms out. That's perfect. On the top. Okay, haven't posted any videos in a while, but I'm back. Just got done working on the truck last weekend. Today's Sunday. I spent yesterday cleaning everything up, and thought you guys would like to have a look. I think it came out pretty good. I did have some problems, but everything was fixable. Here's a quick look here. Tie rods, got my new tie rods, my ends, rod ends, heim joints, whatever you want to call them, jesters. Track bar, not track bar. I got drag links all in. Although I made it too large, I'm going to have to shorten it up. Found that out later. It clears over the front spring pretty good. That came out great. That worked out great. I really eliminated the angle I had on there. That track bar used to go from there down over here where that bracket is. So I got a lot more clearance now with the new tie rod. Tie rod and straight goes all the way across. I had to take off the aluminum differential cover because the tie rod hit it. I went back to the steel one. As you can see, though, I got the steering stabilizer installed. That worked out great. Not where I wanted it, but I didn't have too many options because it's so long. I had to make that bracket for it right there. So what I ended up doing was just making a cage that fits over the differential cover. And it's in two pieces. There's a top piece and a bottom piece. I made it in one piece and I cut it in half so it bolts together. I'm able to get the cover on and then the cage over the top of that and my bracket. Had the steering stabilizer spring chrome plated. Zoom in closer. Stabilizer's up a lot higher than the old one. A lot higher. Hopefully it lasts a long time. And that's about it for right now.